Hi again, boys and girls. You know, it's been a whole week since I saw you, and we're still not together, and we're disappointed we can't be there, but my teachers wanted to all say hi, and they're doing well. So, happy Easter, and I wanted to start with what we showed you last week because we talked about our blue egg and the resurrection eggs being empty, and we know that Jesus was not there in the tomb on the third day. He arose and he is alive, and that's the story we're going to share with you today. So I'm going to bring up my flannel graph and show you the picture I have to show you, and we're going to do a quick story, and then I have a story book to read to you today. So in the Bible, in Matthew 27 and 28 and in John 20, we have this story from the New Testament, and I think you can see the picture pretty well. So, we shared about the events of the Passover week last week and how Jesus died on the cross and his body was taken down and it was carried to this tomb. And a large stone was rolled in front of the tomb, and soldiers guarded the body of Jesus in the tomb. Jesus' helpers and those who loved him were so sad and scared and frightened. And parts of 3 days passed, and on Sunday morning, early in the morning, Mary went out to Jesus' tomb, and she wanted to put spices on that body. And there was an earthquake, and angels rolled the stone of the tomb away, and Mary could see inside, and she saw two angels. They were there, and Mary wept, and they said, "Why are you crying?" And in Matthew they said, "Don't be afraid, for we know you're looking for Jesus who was crucified. He is not here. He is risen, just as he said." Mary left the tomb and saw a man she thought was a gardener outside the tomb. And he said, "Mary." And she knew it was Jesus. And she said, "Rabboni," which means teacher. Mary ran and told the other disciples, "I have seen the Lord." And you know, boys and girls, Jesus is alive. And that's the best part of the Easter story. And I want you to remember our verse again. It says from Hebrews 7:24, Jesus lives forever. I don't want you to forget that verse. Now, I promised we were going to do a story, and the story is called My Easter Basket, and it's the true story of Easter. And I'm going to try to share the pictures with you, but I want to look at what we have inside the basket. This is a basket in a book. And we have a green and a red egg and a purple flower. We have a brown chocolate Easter bunny, a white lamb, and a little yellow chickie. And those all remind us of Easter. So the colors in this basket are my special way for me to tell the story of that first Easter day. The green inside my basket is like the palms that lay upon the ground for Jesus for his parade one day. The purple in my basket reminds me of the time that Jesus shared with his friends a meal of bread and wine. The red inside my basket reminds me it is true that Jesus died and loves us so much he died for me and you. The brown inside my basket, as dark as in a cave, reminds me of the sad place that was our Jesus' grave. The white inside my basket is like the angel bright, who gladly said, "He's risen. Our Jesus is all right." The yellow in my basket that matches the bright sun reminds me of the Easter and what our God has done. The colors in this basket I use in my own way to tell the wondrous story of that first Easter day. And then Jesus said, "I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me will have life even if he dies, and he who lives and believes in me will never die." John 11:25. So boys and girls, I want to wish you a happy Easter. I want to tell you we love you. We're still thinking about you. We hope you enjoyed the songs that Miss Sandy Lynn lined up. And some of them were songs we were singing in class. And we want to say goodbye, and we'll see you again as soon as God allows us to be back. And we're praying for you and everyone that we know that we'll get through this time together. Happy Easter. Bye-bye.